nothing looks cooler than a bolter. Until you turn it around and there's no holes in the chamber. To fix this, we drill holes in the chamber. It's a pretty simple process, but if you're a child, don't do this. You could kill yourself. So, get someone who is able to use this sharp pointy thing and get him to do it, or her, not being sexist here, but you want to get someone to do it that you will be okay with dying for you. So, you're going to take it and you're essentially going to put it on the whole thingy, but here's the trick. You're going to use a 1/16 drill bit, and you want to be careful, because if you go too far to the left or too far up, it's going to destroy the whole thing. So, no pressure at all, but make sure you're in the center. And you just drill. It's pretty simple. It looks like I'm shaking a lot. That's because it's hard to do on camera, but there you go. Pretty straightforward and simple.
This isn't madness, this is painting!
Right, so analogous color schemes. So this is more color scheme stuff. Analogous color schemes are actually really simple. It's just a bunch of colors that are right beside each other on the color wheel. Like, for example, yellow, yellow, green, and green. Those three colors together make an analogous color scheme. And these work well together because they're all roughly the same thing, right? Because if you have yellow, and then you have green, and then it's easy to get yellow-green because you just mix yellow and green together, so you know it's going to harmonize with the yellow and the green. It's pretty cool, and you can do the same thing with all the other ones, and it's not just necessarily the ones that are right there that I'm presenting right now to you. It's just whatever works that's right beside each other on the color wheel. And split complementary colors. These are pretty straightforward too. We talked about complementary colors before, so for example, the color opposite of a color on the color wheel, so red and green. But now we're going to talk about split complementary, and essentially what that is you take a complementary color, and then instead of picking the complementary color, you pick the two colors on either side of the complementary color. So in this case, if we're choosing green as our main color, the complementary colors would be red violet and red orange, not red. And what this does, this gives kind of a more interesting effect because you're not using the straight complementary color, you're using different analogous versions of it. And finally, the tetrad color scheme. This one's a little weird, but it does work. It creates a very contrasting piece, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but it can look quite fantastical if pulled off right. Now, in this case, what you do is you take two colors, in this case red and blue, and then you take the complementary color of each of those colors. So I'm going to take red and blue, so the complementary color of red is green, and the complementary color of blue is orange. So those would be the four colors you use. Another way to do it is to pick a color, pick a triad of that color, and then pick the complementary color of those two colors. And that gives you a tetrad. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Hey guys, sorry, but I didn't do a paint segment. I've been working on one though. The non-metallic metal gold, and I'm also working on a power sword one, but I came down with some major head cold, so I haven't been really doing much painting recently, last couple of days, and yeah, so that'll be up soon, hopefully sometime this coming week, and yeah, so another thing is this whole Terrainaholic issue with the haters. And, I love Terrainaholic. I think he's a great guy, and I think that all these guys kind of hating on him, I think that's just kind of stupid. I mean, if you're not going to like someone's video, then why are you watching it in the first place? Personally, I couldn't ever really bring myself to like hitting the dislike button on a video unless that person was clearly just I don't know, yelling faggot the whole time. But I don't know. I don't see why people can do that, or even leave like hate comments or stuff like that. So Tyrannoholic, I feel you, buddy. Don't let these losers get you down. Alright? Okay guys, have a good one. See you next time.